Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Doctor Strange's Astral Form. That sounds kind of odd when I say it. Anyway. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both. That is completely doable and awesome. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And as is usual here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's start with a look at the packaging. On the top, Build-A-Figure Rintrah. Assortment number 4 and up. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole. The window from the Sanctum Sanctorum Legends series. Nice big window showcasing Astral Strange and his magic genie lamp. Marvel Studios Doctor Strange, which, and if you look at this is from the first movie. But new head sculpt and new translucent plastic. Astral Form. Hasbro print. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, artwork of Astral Doctor Strange. And on this side, artwork of Astral Doctor Strange. And on the back, artwork. The same artwork of Astral Doctor Strange. Marvel Legends series Doctor Strange. Seeking mastery of the mystic arts, Stephen Strange soon learns to project his astral form into the physical world. Build-A-Figure Rintrah, and here we have the completed figure, and here we have the cross sale, which is Doctor Strange, Wong, America Chavez, Master Mordo, Astral Doctor Strange, and 2 comic characters, Despair and Sleepwalker, each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention! Don't stick things in your French pie hole. Achtung! Don't stick things in your other language pie holes. Marvel print, Hasbro print, small print, made in China print. And that, my friends, completes a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And let's start off with the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the head for Rintrah. Very Minotaur looking. And next up we have a translucent-ish hand on an in and out hinge. And here we have a grip hand, or maybe a trigger finger hand, in the same plastic and again on an in and out hinge. Here we have a magic lamp that if you rub it, you will get a friend like you've never had. I'm guessing. Honestly, I don't remember the lamp from Doctor Strange. And then lastly, we have the Eye of Agamotto. And the neckband here is done in a clearish plastic, and then the eye is painted. Now let's take a look at the figure, and as you can see, he's just, he's painted in translucent, or he's translucent, and some of it may have some color cast in, like this blue may have some color cast in it. And then there's a few paint apps along the belt. And then a few more paint apps here, and I was going to say here at the wrist, but it's not. And the likeness is, I think this is the same head from the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. Regardless, it looks great. Well, let's take a look at his articulation. He doesn't really look up. He looks down that far. He's got a little bit of waggle in there. He can do the full Exorcist. Let's see. No, chicken necking. At the shoulder, about 90 degrees. 360 degrees of rotation. There's a cut here at the upper bicep for 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged pinless elbow, and it's pretty tight. Now let's try this one. May have to put some heat on that one. Gives you that much range of motion. Oh, I can pick my nose. Yeah. Anyway, 360 degrees of rotation at the wrist on an up and down hinge, and up and down hinge on this one as well. Or side to side. I guess it depends on how you position them. At the waist here, there's a ball joint, possibly a dumbbell in there. Can't really tell. I think it's a dumbbell in there. But anyway, it gives you crunch that far back, that far forward, and a full 360 degrees of rotation. At the legs, it gives you about that much of the splits. It doesn't want to kick forward, but about that far, and about that far back. Cut at the upper thigh for a tight 360 degrees of rotation. See if I can get where you can see the knees. Double hinged pinned knees. And get you about that much if you bend that up out of the way. Or you can move it over a little bit. But it gives you about that much. There is at the top of the shin a boot cut for 360 degrees of rotation. At the ankles, that far down, that far up, and forward facing pin for a rocker. And that, my friends, completes a look at the figure and his accessories. It's now time for my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And here we have him with the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange. Here he is with that very first MCU Doctor Strange. And here he is with the first Astral MCU Doctor Strange, which is the same body as the first Doctor Strange, just painted in this white. Now the eyes on this one, I think they're kind of cool. Here he is with Strange Supreme. The Walmart exclusive comic book Doctor Strange. The red and black costume Doctor Strange with the Cloak of Levitation. And the red and black without the cloak. And next up is the stuff falling all in the floor over here. But the Disney Plus WandaVision Scarlet Witch. The comic classic, or classic comic Dormammu. And the Dormammu Build-A-Figure, or Dormammu, I don't want to stand up or stand on a stand, Build-A-Figure Dormammu. And making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man. That's Stan Lee for those of you who don't know. How does he compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, here we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Waves 501st Clone Trooper. I don't know why that's so far over. There we go. And for some 7-inch goodness, we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, does it for a look at comparisons. For final thoughts on the Astral Form Doctor Strange, I think this is a vastly improved mold over the original. The colorations, the combination of slightly colored plastic to pretty colored pretty much colored plastic like this up here, and as it goes down into this overlay, it fades out some. It fades out a lot, almost clear at the bottom. And you know, the transparency white hands and the head, which is slightly transparent, but not as much as the rest of it. I do like the likeness on this. I think it's very good. I think it's the same head from the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange, which wouldn't surprise me because that is a great looking mold. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both. That's completely awesome. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.